We're gonna dance, we're gonna sing, we're gonna get real loud, let our voices ring. We're gonna party, we're having fun with Jesus Christ. He's God's only Son. Now everybody, from the front to the back, put your hands in the air and clap, clap, clap. Seeing old friends, making new friends, here with Jesus, we're connected. Seeing old friends, making new friends, here with Jesus, we're connected. Connected.
Hey friends, I'm Ray and this is Luke.
And before we get started, we need to go over a few rules to ensure the safety of everyone in the room.
And so that you guys can have a great time.
Rule number 1. Listen to your small group leader, respect your leaders, and obey what they tell you.
So that you guys can have a good time. The grown-ups in the room are there to help you and to keep you safe, so that way everyone can enjoy their time here.
Rule number 2. Be a good friend. Treat others the way that you want to be treated.
And we can do even better than that. We can treat people the way that Jesus treated people. And that means using kind words, respecting others, and loving others.
And look for someone joining us for the first time and be a good friend to them too.
Yes, and now it's time for rule number 3. Have fun!
I thought rule number 3 was to stay safe.
Well, if you're taking care of yourself and the others around you while you're having fun, you will be safe.
Fair enough. Have fun.
Hey, guess what time it is?
It's time for offering.
Yeah, so what are we offering?
Offering is a time when we get to love God back by giving back to Him.
Do you ever wonder what happens to it?
What happens to what?
The money. How does it get used? We put it in the bucket, and what happens next?
Oh, that's when it gets really good.
Really? Why? Tell me.
Because that's when the money becomes a part of God's plan. Our leaders look really hard to see where God is at work in the world. He is, you know. God is doing things all over the place. Here, there, and everywhere.
Okay, so when they see where God is working, what happens then?
Well, that's when our leaders know how to use God's money. They use the money to help with what God's doing in the world. And He's doing so much. He's building churches. He's creating places where kids can hear about Jesus. He's helping people during times in their life when they really need God to provide for them. The money we give becomes a part of all of that.
Wow, our offering does all that?
Yep. When we give money, it becomes a part of God's plan. And with it, God can do amazing things. Because after all, giving is a way to love God back.
Hey Doc, can you check if any transmissions have come in yet?
On it. Nothing's come in. That's strange. The dial seems to be malfunctioning.
We are Connect HQ. Every day
We help the people of the world
Live God's way.
we look for the links.
Make the connection.
and you never know what might happen.
My name is Luke, and this is the time HQ almost got an unnecessary upgrade. What's wrong? I heard yelling.
Major equipment malfunction, Luke.
It just fell off. I just turned the dial and it fell off.
Just calm down, we'll fix it.
What about all the other things that are falling apart?
Like what?
Like when the computer went down last week.
Well, that's just because the cable got disconnected.
Then the mailbox got jammed.
And our toaster keeps burning all the toast.
Oh, come on.
What about the walls in the observatory?
What about the walls in the observatory?
I don't care for the color they were painted. I remember voting for pink.
You gotta admit, Luke, we're lacking in a lot of areas here.
Oh, we are not lacking. God has given us everything that we need. We are rich.
How can you say that?
Because God tells us so in the Bible. You know, there's a verse that I've been working on that might help you guys understand. It's from Philippians chapter 4, verse 19. Say with me like this. Philippians 4:19.
Philippians 4:19.
And this same God who takes care of me
And this same God who takes care of me
will supply all your needs from his glorious riches.
will supply all your needs from his glorious riches.
You know, God knows a little bit more than we do about what we need. So how about we stop focusing on what we're lacking?
All right.
Okay, Luke.
It's fine. Hey guys, it's fine. Yep. Got caught talking to myself again.
Right this way, smile and wave.
You poor people. Looks like I got here just in time.
Hey, Luke, this is...
Smiling Wade McQuaid.
Safety cautious. Luke?
Smiling Wade is here to fix our problem.
Oh, well, the dial is already fixed. Why did you call a repairman?
He's not a repairman.
My card.
Smilin' Wade McQuaid. Lifestyle enhancement engineer. What does that mean?
Equipment not making the grade. Luster starting to fade. When there's an upgrade to be made, call Smiling Wade.
Well, we really appreciate you coming here, Wade. But I just don't think we need a bunch of upgrades. You know, like I was trying to explain earlier, you know, in God, we're not poor or lacking. I am rich because God gives me what I need. Now, if you'll excuse me for a little bit, I'm gonna go do some work.
Of course.
I guess we'll show you out.
It's a real shame.
It is? What is?
I hate to see you poor people living like this. Why, this place needs a complete overhaul.
It does?
Absolutely. For starters, you need a new sound system. I have a great Drill B 17.1 surround system that you wouldn't believe.
Wow.
And you need to swap all this out for a voice activated, spring loaded, coin operated Hassan Pfeffer 7000.
Ooh. I don't know what that is, but ooh.
What else would you change?
You know, it's been a busy morning. I deserve a snack. Great. Mess on the floor. That's a code 4293. And I can't have that.
The coast is clear. No sign of Luke.
What will you do in this room?
This room needs the biggest upgrade of all. Stain-resistant floors. Make this counter high grade. Reverse osmosis, hydroponic, autocorrect, gluten-free, and, what would you say to hover chairs?
I'd say make him reclining hover chairs, and you got yourself a deal.
I like the way you think, kid. Oh, I'd upgrade that entire wall.
With what?
Tell us. Tell us.
I have 2 words for you. Water, fall.
That's one word.
No, not the way I say it. Water, fall.
Water fall. Wow.
We are not putting in any waterfalls.
Luke, we were just, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what you were just, but we have everything we need right here, right now.
Edges getting frayed. Need new tile laid. There's always an upgrade to be made, so call Smiling Wade.
I can assure you that the HQ Lounge doesn't need any upgrades.
Lounge? I don't like that name. Lounge? We should upgrade that too. The HQ Relaxatorium.
Well, more isn't always better. More technology, more stuff, more money.
More money is always better.
Well, God gives us everything that we need, whether it's money or anything else. You know what? There is a story with Jesus and Peter involving money that might help you understand what I'm talking about. Check it out.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The book's about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed out inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let him blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
Papa Fish, want to hear a joke?
Sure, Charlie. What is it?
Where do fish keep their money?
I don't know. Where?
In a riverbank. Get it? A riverbank?
Good one, Charlie. That joke reminds me of a day when the most unexpected thing happened.
What happened? Tell me, Papa, please.
It started out like any other day. I was just swimming with my guppies, swapping fish stories, having a few laughs, when suddenly we heard someone talking. It was a human! And every fish knows humans eat guys like me for dinner.
Then what?
We all got quiet. We wanted to hear what the human was saying. He was talking to himself, saying something about catching a fish. Oh, that's never good.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. The man's name was Peter. He was talking about following a leader, some guy named Jesus. They needed money to pay a tax. I was confused. I kept thinking, you need money? You go to a bank. You don't go fishing, am I right?
You're right, Papa Fish.
You bet your bubbles I'm right. So I told my buddies to chill and swim low, thinking this guy will get out of our gills in no time, just as soon as he remembers to stop off at the bank. Suddenly, something caught in my throat. I couldn't get a word out. My mouth was full, and I wasn't happy. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy a good snack, just like the next fish. But this was no snack. I didn't know what it was. It was hard and flat and way too big to just swallow. I was trying to spit the thing out so I could see what it was when...
What happened? What happened?
Suddenly, I was yanked by the mouth. It was that human, Peter, pulling me out of the water.
Did you see him, Papa Fish? Did you see him? A real human?
Patience, little one. Let me tell the story. Before I knew it, this Peter guy and me were face to face, nose to nose, and I'm thinking, oh no, now I'm dinner for sure. Just then, Peter grinned at me really big. I thought maybe he was trying to be friendly. So I tried to grin back, but my mouth was too full. Then Peter stuck his fingers in my mouth and pulled out money. It was a coin, a big silver one. Peter laughed and said, Jesus was right. He always is. Then he tossed me back into the water. He let me go.
Whew. Papa Fish, I am so glad.
You're not the only one. My friends were so excited to see me back in the water, they started to shout. I said, shh, keep it down. He's still talking. From what I could hear, it seems Jesus had told Peter to go fishing and look in the mouth of the first fish he caught. That was me. And he'd find the money they needed to pay the tax. Sure enough, it happened just like Jesus said it would. I know. It sounds crazy, like some old fishtail, right? Trust me, no one was more surprised than I was.
That's a great story, Papa Fish.
Thanks, Charlie.
And I learned something.
Oh yeah? What did you learn?
If I ever need anything at all, I'm gonna ask Jesus. and then do what he tells me to do. Nothing fishy about that, huh, Papa?
Nothing fishy at all, little one. Now, swim along or you'll be late for school.
See, God can meet any need we have without using upgrades. What do you think of that, Smiling Wade?
I could upgrade that tablet for you if you like. 2,000 megapixel, ergonomic design, racing stripes.
Ooh, I want a racing stripe.
Well, I'll be in the hub if you need me.
It was great for us to pool our allowances like this.
But will it be enough to pay for the upgrades we need?
I don't know, Dot.
I can't live like this anymore, Nick. I need more.
I'd knock out this big window to the outside, put in a huge high-definition monitor, and install a camera so on the monitor you have a great view of the outside.
Smile and Wade, how much will all of these upgrades cost?
Oh, I don't like to talk money. So I wrote it down on this piece of paper.
We don't have this kind of money.
We'll never have that kind of money.
Poor kids. It's a shame.
Can we pay you in installments?
Smiling Wade can handle any upgrade. Giving your patio extra shade, or keeping your bath towels appliqued, even giving Dot here a stylish new braid. But I don't lift a finger till I get paid.
Is there anything we could do?
Is there?
You two ask a lot of questions. People around here should have answers. My first upgrade will be a new staff.
What?
Bring in some fresh people, who aren't so difficult and are tall enough to reach high shelves. It shouldn't be too hard to find a new Dot and Nick.
No, that's going too far. It's too much.
Don't you see, Dot? This is all too much. HQ doesn't need all these fancy upgrades. The Hassan Pepper 7000, the waterfall?
Connect HQ definitely doesn't need a new Dot.
Thank you for your time, Smiling Wade, but we won't be needing your upgrades after all.
What are you saying?
How will I put this in a way you'll understand? This has been fun, but I'm afraid.
We won't be needing your silly upgrade.
Time for you to go, Smiling Wade.
Your loss. Give me a call if you poor people ever change your minds.
We're not poor. We are rich because God gives us what we need. Luke!
Where's your friend Smiling Wade?
He's out of here.
Luke, you were right. Sorry we didn't listen to you before.
We were foolish not to value everything we have.
We thought we were poor.
And you don't think that anymore?
Of course not. I am rich because God gives me what I need.
I am rich because God gives me what I need.
Well, it sounds like you two learned a valuable lesson. A lesson that should be stored in the archives.
Great idea! Hi, I'm Dot.
And I'm Nick. We both learned a valuable lesson today.
It's a lesson found in the book of Philippians.
Philippians 4:19. And this same God who takes care of me will supply all your needs from his glorious riches.
I love that verse because it reminds me that God knows exactly what we need and when we need it. Better than we know ourselves. He can and will meet those needs because he has more than enough.
It's like the Bible story when Peter didn't have enough money to pay the temple tax. Jesus gave him what he needed.
And in a really miraculous way. In a fish's mouth, the way God meets our needs is the way that's best.
Even if it's in an unexpected way, like finding money in a fish's mouth.
When our equipment broke, we called Smilin' Wade, and he convinced us we were poor and lacking.
We started to believe the lie that all the things God has given us here at Connect weren't good enough.
We realized that our stuff doesn't make us rich. We are rich because we have God, who supplies all of our needs.
Maybe you have moments too, where you may think you don't have everything, but you're not poor. If you can remember this one thing, I am rich because God gives me what I need.
That's it for us. And remember, Connect HQ is here to help you.
I lift my eyes to the heavens, where my help comes from. My hope is found in you, Jesus. You're my strength alone. I surrender all. Whoa, whoa. I surrender all. Whoa, whoa. I give my life, I get to give my life to you. I live my life, I get to live my life to you. It's all for you. place made for me, where light shines through the dark, a world beyond the stars. I know I am going, a perfect world made for me, yeah, I believe. Over the horizon, your perfect love is rising. I'm gonna shout it out, shout it out. I believe there's a place for me. With every step I take, your light shining brighter. It shines through me for all to see. Yeah, I believe. Over the horizon, your perfect love is rising. I'm gonna shout it out, shout it out. I believe there's a place for me. It's all you can imagine, beyond your wildest dreams. A perfect world made for you and me. Jesus, I I'm gonna shout it out, shout it out. I believe there's a place for me. It's all you can imagine, beyond your wildest dreams. A perfect world made for you and me. Jesus, I Jesus, I a perfect world made for you and me. Jesus, I believe.
We are rich because God gives us what we need. The thing we need most is forgiveness of our sins and a relationship with God. That's why God gave us Jesus. In order to follow Jesus, just remember A, B, C. A, admit. Admit that you've done wrong and ask God to forgive you for disobeying Him. B, believe. Believe God sent Jesus to take the punishment for your sin. Trust that you are forgiven because Jesus made you right with God. C, choose. Choose to spend your whole life depending on God's power to help you say no to sin. As you live and love like Jesus, tell others God is your leader and number one friend. If you want to make that decision today, then talk about it with your Connect small group leader before you leave.